Grappling with disarray, philosophy has long since found itself in contradictions. Discomfort stubbornly persists, layering pasts.
It still is when something both is and is not, as it has already been. Now is day, then it is night.
Still, must we declare absolutes either presence or void? Ambivalence, too intricate to tread a dance, yet, in impossibility, it yearns to be led. No divine gaze grants a vast and complete view. I have a body and see what's front. Negation is on my back.
In the unseen, the rare side of the room finds its place. Here, thinking becomes spatial.
Hegel writes in his encyclopedia that the method of philosophy is not external to them. This means that philosophy is both method and object. Philosophy thinks itself. A solipsistic echo, will it find its place? A two-way street, the lanes of thought, not a solitary journey, as it's often thought. Thinking's course, winding, looping. Still and always returning to its own heartbeat, poetic retreat. What is the object of philosophy? The dilemma of truth. Wanting to find truth when knowing that it cannot be found, truth over non-truth, elusive. Philosophy wants to find stability in knowledge. Its stability is though it still stand.
Yet, in this pursuit, each step towards enlightenment echoes a step back into the shadows.
Every realization births derealization. Every possession births dispossession.
Every aporia a new beginning, and this in the rhythm of life. Philosophy must trust that every cessation of a heartbeat is a promise.
At the very juncture, when the heart exhales, philosophy, in that breath, comes alive. The pulsating cadence of existence. The movement of thought oscillates between inside and outside, never returning to the same. A movement which has no fixed starting point with a subject, and no fixable end point with an object. The performative blurring.
Philosophical work, thought and expression, art, thought and material.
A philosopher once said that when Hegel's science of logic dialectically preserves itself, maintains and ceases, it becomes a chair. Now it is time for the stone to bloom. Still, philosophy is in therapy.
She said the story was a
Je
lie.
suis un système de synthèse. À partir du texte et je convertis un texte libre en signal acoustique.
Das Glas steht auf dem Tisch und kommen in der Straßensynthese.
Saw your name in the paper.
This is some union you've got.
With leathery skin, smooth edible flesh, and a large stomach.
I saw your name in the paper. This is not what I expected.
私はそれを旅館に持って帰った
What is their problem? As for philosophy, method and object, form and content, question and answer are not separated from each other. Asking about their problem is asking about philosophy itself. The problem is its conceptual being, its yearning desire for self-solution. To find a way of thinking.
Cogito, he proclaimed in an undoubted voice. I think, therefore I am, his philosophical choice. Descartes solves his problem of radically doubting reality with the cogito.
I think, therefore I am. An image of thinking, a way to think thought. The challenge of philosophy for Deleuze is to maintain consistency without losing its infinite possibilities of contingency. It is allowing oneself to be drawn through by chaos to give birth to a dancing star. Philosophy has long believed in solutions in order to attain truth. Still, they only exist because of their driving problems, which shouldn't be exhausted. At the heart of philosophy lies non-philosophy, the invisible and ungraspable. See, things have their own depth, their flesh, as Merleau-Ponty says, which is why they are there, even if I cannot see them. There is a visible accompanied by an invisible. An interweaving or a chiasm between the visible and the invisible. A fossil that is drawn from the depths of imaginary worlds. A crystallization of the visible. The metamorphosis of seeing and being seen, two mirrors facing each other. While painting, the artist had the feeling that the tree was looking at him. The ego no longer has a fixed place. It rather becomes
seeing and being seen.
Activity and passivity. Movement and standstill. When it is time. For time.
To become.